Hey everybody, it's Yomi. Welcome back to Dreamers Game 1, where we are playing Yomi. This is turn 91. Jump into things. So, no research, no globals, no thrones that we're aware of this turn. Not that we're aware of. Like, it's hidden from us. Ignore my dumb brain. We have some manifestations, I think, are the first things that are actually happening this turn. So, manifestation against an augur. Alright. A resist cold. I mean, I guess it is snowing, so technically that might have been helpful, I suppose. Oh, and we are up against a Telestic Animate here. These are interesting, but I think not really a threat. Stellar Decree does nothing, gets chopped. Manifestation, 2 wins, 0 losses. Easy peasy. What do we got? We've got notes. I was actually looking at notes from a previous turn and seeing that I did not take good notes on a previous turn. Whatever. Previous turn. That's a different day for different Jeremy, different problem. Whatever. We've got blood income, plus 30. My goodness. Hype today. Alright. We've got some battles, it looks like. We've got 3 battles versus Helheim. Not expecting to really go up against anything here, just some PDs, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. I will say there is always the scenario of Helheim PD is better than most PD because they've got Vanheers, so possibility. Wolves go in. Undead come out. Wolf is fighting for a long time. Holy crap. And a couple of undead. Do the trick. We win in Lyratos. We attack in Salt Plains. Another Onishogo. This one is actually kitted out, so this one should be way more likely to succeed, although he is still on cast spells. Because I just think Horde of Skeleton spam is just generally superior when you're doing these small raids. Okay. Easy victory in Salt Plains. Chambers underneath. This guy has no magic, so he is just on attack. He's going up against some Ko-Oni. See how this goes. He's so very slow. Combat speed 3. Ho ho ho! He deleted that square. 2 swings. 2 swings. Thank you, Firebrand. My goodness. That was actually fun to watch. I kind of want to watch that again. It's the little things sometimes. It's not always like the big battles. Sometimes it's just the pleasure of watching an entire square of Ko-Oni. Like, one, that's... yeah. That's 6 Ko-Oni in a square. They moved into that tight formation real quick. Right as, like, boom. That was very nice. Swing. Every single one of them gets popped into spirit form. A shocking grass comes down, deletes 1 from the Scutata Volturnus. And then the second second swing just kills all the rest of them. Oh, that's fun. That's just fun to watch. That's aesthetically pleasing, is what that is. Very nice. Okay, so we win in Chambers Underneath. We also get attacked by two different sets of indies this turn. One in Pannonia, which we just left. A whole bunch of fucking barbarians. And we've got one PD here, so this is going to be a fucking slaughter. Oh, God. Run! Nope. Okay. Indies beat us there. And then we get attacked in Silverwall by some trolls. Because we got an event there. We do have a better force here. Some Ko-Oni and some bandits with Yaris. We probably do well if for no other reason than the Ko-Oni. The trolls are going to have a hard time killing them. And the Ko-Oni are going to smack the shit out of them. Smacking the shit out of them. Too many beaten sticks. Yeah, get them. Oh, they're fast. Can't catch them. Well, we caught one. Get out of here, fucking trolls. Okay, we win there. Cool. Battles for the turn versus Helheim, 3 wins, 0 losses, versus Indies, 1 win and 1 loss. So, there's that. Okay, though. It's a fun little situation. What do we got for events? We've got an elemental summoned. Let's see what elemental we got. We got the 5 last turn. We've got a small water elemental this turn. So there's that. Wase, Rebirth. Rebirth in Erd, Rebirth in Tapanete, Rebirth in Mysia, Rebirth in Flemistan, Rebirth in Hinwood. A large group of trolls attacks the Silver Wall. A trader vessel has arrived from distant ports. The officials have been able to tax its merchants, so plus 105 gold in chambers underneath. That's cool. And then in Pannonia, we have the Barbarian Horde. And in Belfields, we have a magic site found. The lands flourished and attract new inhabitants. A group of Hoburg men and women have settled in the area. What? Hey, enables recruitment of the horticulturalist and Hoburg militia. So that's hot garbage unit, and it is one of the many ways to get a nature mage. So interesting. Cool. I think as far as like reportable things really go, events, we got 1 small water elemental and 105 gold. So that's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. And that should be pretty much it. Everything else is kind of whatever. So, what do we have going on this turn? We are being a little aggressive, and we're gonna send Tsunamitsu out into Typhalia. I'm expecting to bump with Ubar eventually, or I'm expecting Ubar to message me and be like, yo, cut it out, right? Like, that's my shit. At which point, we'll see what happens, right? Hostilities begin. I don't know. And then over here on the western front, we've got... we're sending in an Onishigo into Jan Keep, and then, filtering people in and around back and forth. But the real story is moving into Pharaoh Woods, moving into Sanguine Swamp with these small forces, just to kind of like put our pin in these fortifications and start to siege them down. And then taking Tsunemori and Talthibios, I don't know, the Earth Gnome, further into Helheim territory. And then we're actually attacking onto the God's Tombs Mountain this turn. Lots of siege strength. We should pop this in 1 turn. We are relatively fine with the makeup that we have. Should be okay. I know we don't have Rigor Mortis on this guy. He's kind of like a backup there. So he's so I don't forget about the option of Rigor Mortis. Oh, and we are sending we're sending some stuff back to try to deal with these barbarians, right? A single Onishugo and one of our liches back to just spam Horde of Skeletons should be more than enough to take out those barbarians. Easy peasy. And that's pretty much it when it comes to actual like movements this turn. Nothing really crazy happening. No diplomatic overtures that have developed. Helheim is still fighting, right? Even as we move into their territories, but they're doing their last stands, basically. They're trying to set up their last stands and go from there. Haven't really had a whole lot of conversations with Lanka and Ubar, which is probably a bad thing. Probably means I'm next up on the chopping block, and we'll see how that goes. So, is what it is. Excited to see where everything goes from here. Rituals this turn. Let's see what we got. We have... verifying that this is the right turn, because sometimes my notes are not super accurate. But this is correct. Rituals this turn. 9 corpse constructions, 1 curse of blood, and 2 manifestations. So pretty simple. We are continuing basically to just move in the same direction that we have been, trying to avoid trouble with the astral corruption, just doing relatively safe things or things that I feel like I can kind of get away with, right? The manifestations are low-ish gem usage, right? So I feel like we can kind of get away with them, and even if we do get hit more often than not, we're just temporarily losing a lich and permanently losing a skull Ceph. So I do think manifestation spam is probably still worth it, even in astral corruption, because we're you know, we could be saving those death gems for other things, but we've been slowly but surely picking away at Ermor's Mage Corp, and that's good. I mean, getting something like it wasn't this turn. Last turn we got an Ether Lord, right? Getting something like an Ether Lord, that's no joke, right? Like that's a amazing mage to be able to just nuke with a 4 gem spell. So very happy about that. We are doing a little bit more foraging this turn. We are doing 1 Scutato Volturnus. That one is going to be protected with a Ring of Regeneration. We've got 2 Boots of the Messenger, 3 Amulets of Anti-Magic, and 1 Flask of Holy Water. So the Boots of the Messenger and the Amulets of Anti-Magic, we just need more Amulets of Anti-Magic to compensate or to help protect our people from Mind Hunt and things like that. And then the Boots of the Messenger, we had a very large kind of like store of boots, and boots help us get around our territory, which is now relatively big, way faster. That's how we've been moving Onishugos like this around and about, things like that. We just need to have more access to that type of thing. So making some boots. Boots are relatively cheap. Our lizard shamans are useful to us, but they are not, oh my god, excruciating. We must have these guys, especially not now that we have things like fairy queens and things like golems, right? We have ways to get into high nature, high astral outside of lizard shaman communions. So while they're still valuable, they're somewhat expendable to us. So that's why we're just going ahead and using them to produce the things that we need. And that's pretty much it. Relatively short turn. Hopefully we get some exciting fights in the very near future with Ermor. And hopefully things are going to heat up in the very near future with War versus Lanka or Ubar, I guess. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.